Hey, all right. I went to London last October and decided to go into the Swain hattery, Herbert Johnson, and buy a hat, buy a fedora. The Raiders poet, always wanted it. Went to London the first time, my first time last October. People were great in there, small shop, fitted me for the hat. That was October, I think the 3rd, October 3rd, and I just got it today, which is January 30th. Not too bad at all. So actually, sealed the box, but I haven't looked at the fedora yet. So, white box in here. Looks like fastened, sealed together. All right. So it's a hat box. Herbert Johnson hat box. It's a plain old hat box, cardboard. Let's take a look and see what we've got. Okay, so we have a thank you for spending a stupid amount of money on a hat, but as we all do as Indiana Jones fans. It's all wrapped up here. Here we go, okay. All right, there she is. So I asked for it without the Raiders turn. I'm not a fan of the Raiders turn. I know a lot of you guys are, and that's cool. You know, it just looks weird on me, you know. This is the rabbit and not the beaver. I decided not to go for Das Beaver. I didn't, it was 700 and something compared to 400, and I decided to try the 400 first. It's a nice hat though. It feels very light. Now, one of my favorite hats is a screen capped, and I got, of course, they're all beaver. It's a little heavier than this. This is a little lighter, I guess maybe because of the material. I'm not educated in that, so I don't know. But there's the Herbert Johnson stamp in there, and the name, the satin lining is very nice. All right, let's try it on. You know what? Sometimes I am not a big fan of big top boxy hats. If it wasn't for Indiana Jones, I probably would never buy anything like this. None of us probably would. Wow, it fits nice. It's not snug, but it's perfect. Wow, it's nice. So there she is. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these tall hats, but I do like this. I don't think everybody looks great in tall hats, probably including myself, but hell, it's Indiana Jones, and you have to have it. So there she is. There's the side. There's this side. There's the top, as I've shown you before. This is really a nice hat. It's very light, like I said. I got, I think, the lighter sable, if I remember correctly, and not the darker one, even though this kind of looks a little darker. I think the other one was a little darker. They had the Temple hat on in the store to try on. I'm not a big fan of the Temple hat, even though I've got the Temple poster. By the way, if you're seeing this behind me, my buddy brought this back in the 80s, my prized possession. It is the biggest movie poster I've ever owned. It's a Temple of Doom French poster. It goes all the way up to the ceiling, almost. It goes up to the crown molding, and almost to the bottom. It's a great poster. Anyway, all right, well, thanks for watching. I've never made one of these videos, but if anybody is interested in buying a Herbert Johnson, yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a nice hat. I think it's worth the money. Screen cap is cheaper, I think by $100 if I remember correctly, and it's beaver. A nicer felt, I believe, a little heavier, but he makes a beautiful hat. But if you want to go, I would recommend screen capped, but I would also recommend Herbert Johnson as well. What's the other one I bought? Advantage is really nice too. I haven't tried the Penman. I've heard pros and cons. I'm not an expertise, as probably many of you are in these hats. I know some people go crazy about it, and that's great. I know a little bit about it. I love the look, and if you're thinking about Herbert Johnson, I would go for it. It's great. I don't know anything about the beaver. Maybe next time in London I'll order the beaver and we'll do another one. But yeah, thanks for watching.